gonna take the world. That's what they said. They're gonna take the world. It's in your head. First pixels on the screen, we were just kids in the glow. Little green text, typing cheat codes in the snow. Big box consoles, white spiders on the floor. 8-bit dreams had us begging for more. Then dial-up sang like a ghost in the wall. Whole wide web in a bedroom down the hall. Clicked one link, fell straight through the door. Now the world's in my hand and it's asking for more. Robots are gonna take over the world. They scream on the late night stations, but I scroll till my eyes turn gray. I'm a volunteer in the invasion. If the aliens land and they ring my phone, I'll swipe right on the notification. Robots are gonna take over the world. Too late, I signed the terms and conditions. Timeline twitching like a signal in the sky. Thumb keeps moving, I don't even ask why. Friends in my feet, I don't see them outside. Heart reacts flying, but I'm hollow inside. Camera in my face, I'm the product and the cop. Every small thought got a caption on top. Siri in my ear like a voice from the dark. Knows my secrets before I even start. Robots are gonna take over the world. They roar on the talk show programs, but I wake up, reach for the glow like I'm shackled to a hologram. If the mothership beams through my bedroom wall, it'll ask for my login first. I know, fam, robots are gonna take over the world. I'm already doing what the apps demand. Zombie in a line, face lit, head low. Signal in my spine, telling me where to go. Is it them, is it us who wrote this code? Did we build our chains just to call it phone? Robots are gonna take over the world. Echoes through the midnight chatter, but they live in my pocket. Whispering my name, guiding every little thought that matters. If the future's here, it's a touchscreen spell, and we're playing to a glowing pattern. Robots are gonna take over the world. Look down, not up for the Saturn.
Hello everybody. Sorry about the delay trying to get this PC up and running. It's been kind of stored for the winter in here. Yeah, the good PC's been hiding in the freezer. Do have a surprise tonight. I am going to be building something in the stream, and then if everything works out, I think Steve-O's going to be joining us here shortly. He should have been here, but he's also having PC issues, so just, yeah, electronics are fun.
And, so much fun.
And I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say, hun. You look a little different tonight, I'll say that. Okay.
Who are you talking to? Lady Liberty isn't even here tonight. This is Lady Leprechaun. Did you not see the tag on the picture?
Oh boy.
Did you not see the hair color?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh joy. Yeah.
Ooh. Let's go bite.
Oh, you talking about the medicine flower?
Yeah, Neil asked me about medicine flower, and those are really the only ones I've tried. I have tried the wild raspberry, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. I mean, so I'm not gonna...
Other than the blueberry and the chocolate, yeah.
The dragon fruit and the huckleberry.
Mm-hmm. I'm testing out the brooch flavors. There'll be a review up on Amazon for them. A video review up for them is on to them soon. Testing them out in different things. That's Flavora's other line for food and drink applications, and you can get on Amazon some of them. Actually, you can get them all through there because technically it opens up their storefront and you can buy them through that. But
Right.
Yeah, just this thing has been a nightmare. I don't really even like the way it's looking on there, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't really change it much on the fly because I don't know what it's going to do when Steve-O comes in, how it's going to change my screen.
I did forget to grab something, but...
Yeah. Are you freaking serious, Steve-O?
There's a Steve-O in the chat.
On top of everything else. On top of everything else, we got that going on. The ad sync. Shut it off. It don't matter. It still shows them. Thank you, YouTube. I'm glad you make a little change off nothing, and for nothing, right? Just to screw with my viewers. Dad gave up on points. Yeah, you guys were fighting it out the other day, but yeah, he was having an issue with them coming through every once in a while.
Yeah.
Line noise coming through. Almost positive it would be that. The ice maker is right next to me. That should be the line noise that's coming through. That's why I was asking you about it if you heard it earlier.
Speaking of Dad, I haven't really seen him active in the chat since I jumped in, but happy birthday, Dad!
Didn't I see another birthday in chat? I thought I did.
Happy birthday, Ploppy!
That's Ploppy. Yep. Happy birthday, Ploppy. We do have quite a few people mixed along, and I still got to check and make sure there's not more. But, St. Patrick's Day. Everybody's enjoying themselves. Speaking of St. Paddy's Day, I mean, we can't talk about where you can do it, but if you know where to get them, these are going to be for every 2 bottles of Shamrock Shake, or 4 of them if 4 of them are the set for with the 500s of a Shamrock Shake, because I felt like doing something special for St. Paddy's Day. It's one of my favorite holidays. I don't know what it is, just a fun holiday. And then I saw you come with that hair, and I'm questioning my life choices.
I told you I was doing this. It is not a fucking surprise.
We're supposed to get more snow tonight, Neil. We're not going to talk about that.
I was just answering him in the chat, actually.
Yeah. There's Dad. Happy birthday, Daddy.
Happy birthday, Dad. Oh, hey, the wee baby Seamus is here.
Oh,
What's
my
up,
God, we
buddy?
never see you here. That's awesome. I'm going to see. I'm going to test this. Make sure the down low cam works. All right. Yeah, that's just that background in here. It's terrible. I haven't just fixed it. But no, we go here first. Okay, let's see if we can do this right. Now go down. That's what I'm going to build today. Nick sent the Breezestone, the MTL, and he sent some Breezestones coils. He sent this Luna too, but I don't know. I'm probably not going to put that in it. I'm going to put whatever he makes today. And remember
look, it's my guitar pick.
And do you remember this thing? Figured.
Oh my God.
That's the most leprechaun one I got. So yeah, that's what I'm going to build on tonight.
Oh, well, happy 11th birthday to your daughter, James.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do tonight.
And just before you start with recipes, Echo Dub gave a little note. Mm-hmm. Before you go over his recipe, read the description first. The recipe makes sense then.
Okay. Oh, we don't want to try and reverse engineer it and then say we're completely wrong like usual? Okay.
Right. So, yeah, I just wanted to let you know that before I got into it.
I'm going to open this package, though, because I get the wrapper off it, because that's always a pain. Update on the Novo 6, too. It does have good flavor. This thing has excellent flavor. But for the Shamrock Shake, and it's like extra creamy. More on the creamy side than the minty side, than like it is an RDA. But the battery life is questionable. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not like as good as I'd expect. I would expect it to be at least as good as the Cross, and I get way better battery life out of the Cross. And the coils are 0.6s. It should actually get good coil life, a good battery life. That's my only complaint about it. Battery life kind of, and it's a little heavy.
All right, and Neil has a little helpful hint for you. He said he's been using the 3.5 airflow in his. It's good, but you will be filling it up a lot.
Yeah, see, I usually get better flavor if I use. It's weird, like with the single coil kit for the recoil. Yeah, the 2 works great, but it still gets plenty of air because we got 4 2s. But then you get the like the MTL tanks. I tend to like not get enough flavor off them if you restrict them too much. It like restricts the flavor, condenses it, and takes away parts of the flavor. So yeah, I do typically go with a little bit looser, like a 3.5 or 4. That's probably what I will do. Saw my phone light up. It could be Steve-O. I don't know if he's having issues. I'm hoping he gets in here. Nice to see him in here. Definitely going to save his and yours. So, actually, we'll start off with Echo Dubs. Why don't we do that? Just get that started.
Okay.
Start off
Before we do recipes, we do have a Liquid Dream segment. Do you have the bumpers in there?
Good question. Yes, I do.
Welcome to Liquid Dreams Drink of the Day. What tasty beverage are we going to consume this evening on the show? If there is a recipe for this beverage, link should be available at anadvocateforliberty.com.
Yep, there you go. Bumper's done.
All right. So for Liquid Dream segment tonight, I have my usual Diet Dr. Pepper with a little salted caramel Smirnoff vodka in there. Because obviously the Smirnoff salted caramel is going to go much better with the Irish coffee than the coconut rum. So we got a little Bailey's in our coffee tonight.
I got the same coffee. This is just soda. Mountain Dew. 0.
Yeah, because I didn't want to give him any more of my coconut rum. He's drank enough of it on me, the little bugger.
Oh, it's been quite a week. Okay. Well, that's weird. All right. Figure out how that thing works. It doesn't work like normal. But, okay, let's start going over the recipes here. We got Echo Dub here. So what says is description first. Okay, what do we got? Notes created for today's show. Read before going over recipe. It does have it here. With all the green, mint heavy profiles flooding the scene around St. Paddy's Day, this mix deliberately goes the opposite direction. Plays alongside that freshness, but without any mint at all. She's making faces at me the whole time here. I was thinking the same thing. I have not made my recipe yet. I got to make that live here. But I am in the room with all the flavors, so that means that opens it up to the flavors I don't normally get to. At its core, you get a smooth lemon cream layered with a soft vanilla ice cream base, built with liquid brine and wonder flavors. The inhale opens bright, it's slightly zesty. Hold on, Steve-O's coming in. But melts quickly into a rounded, creamy body that keeps things balanced rather than sharp. Nice. Yeah. What really defines the profiles is the top layer of fruits, mandarin, black currant, guava, and rhubarb. They don't sit up front in an overpowering way. Instead, they weave into the lemon, adding a gentle tartness and a bit of bite. A subtle floral accents on the exhale. Those fruits shift to more exotic, with a light, sweetened finish with help by a touch of ethyl EM. I'm looking back and forth, making sure Steve-O makes it in this time. I'm like anticipating coming in here. After proper steep, at least 5 days, rosemary starts to show itself. Not as a dominant flavor, but as a faint, earthy, almost mysterious note that lingers in the background and adds depth. Coconut works quietly underneath, softening the cream and nudging the profile into a more exotic direction, giving a slightly warm, almost dessert from somewhere else by becoming a tropical in an obvious way. This mix shines in our restricted direct lung, 0.5 to 30 to 35 watts. At higher wattage, it's more delicate and fruit notes tend to fade. Yep. And you lose some of the nuance and balance of the profile. Interesting. Overall, the layered, slightly unconventional cream profile, bright, smooth, complex, enough to keep you coming back for another pull. Edit: if you're afraid of using rosemary raw, can be very powerful. Use 1 drop per 50 milliliter and dilute even more. That actually does make sense. And look, we got Steve-O. Steve, how you doing, buddy?
I'm here.
You were like me at like 6 o'clock tonight, starting to try and get this PC going. Like, just annoyed as can be, and frustrated.
It doesn't make any sense. It's not like running anything else. Zoom is just such a monster that my laptop, I don't think, can handle it anymore. And it doesn't help because it like opens like 4 windows.
It does.
In the process of connecting.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know.
Zoom has gotten bad. Discord has actually weirdly gotten better because Discord was a monster when we used to use it for video. And Discord's gotten a little bit lighter and Zoom went the other way. I've noticed that too. Surprised they run so well on some people's phones. People who run on a phone don't seem to have much of a problem, but you run on a PC and it feels like it's trying to sap your PC of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we haven't even went over his recipe. I just realized that because because I never do it in this order. So let's go over this actual recipe that we've just described and have no idea what it is yet, other than it's a lemon cream of some sort. No mint, SPD. Read description, St. Patrick's Day. You've got black currant from Inaware, 0.2. Use that low, yes. It's one of those ones you don't push too high. Coconut from Cap at 0.1. Coconut from FA at 0.1. I was using 2 coconuts at least. EM, 10% at 0.8. Smooth everything out. Guava FA at 0.3. The new lemon sorbet from SC from Wonder Flavors at 2. Steve-O and I approved for sure. Cassie too, I think.
Yeah, I love that flavor.
Mandarin SC from Noms at 0.3. Rhubarb YC from Inaware at 0.2. That is one of the best rhubarbs, although none of them quite do it for me. And rosemary raw VSO at 0.01, and then vanilla ice cream from Liquid Barn at 2 to round it out. Okay, we already read the description on this, so we understand what he's doing here. Something different for St. Paddy's Day. I was thinking about doing something non-minty, and I'm having a little bit of a brain fart, trying to think what really reminds you of St. Paddy's Day that isn't minty. Because my go-to is just grab my Shamrock Shake and throw it in there. I mean, just honestly, it's what I want for St. Paddy's Day if I want mint. Either that or use Tom Lyford's recipe for the Shamrock Shake that tastes just like Sad Boy, because it tastes like Thin Mint cookie. Those are my go-tos. I have a feeling we're going to see some chocolate mints and mints. We're going to see a lot of mint. Mint's big on St. Paddy's Day. Either mint or creme de menthe.
Mint.
Sure.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at your Steve-O. I have it on there just in case you didn't make it, but I haven't looked at it because I'm purposely trying not to. I can be surprised.
Except with Thursday.
I didn't mix it yet because I've been fighting with this laptop.
Oh crap! We did go over it Thursday. Was it Thursday? Not Thursday. Tuesday.
You showed us in the hangs Thursday. You.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
I just.
Yeah. Was that the same one, Steve-O? That we're going over, the one that you showed me the other day? It looked yummy. Remember
also.
Yes. I just looked. I was trying not to do that.
I am currently mixing my recipe right now. I even stole one of the red bottles for it because I wanted a 60 of it.
Are you prompting me to share mine, or?
It's up to you. You can go over yours anytime you want to during this. Just tell me, and then I'll just go through everyone else's before or after. But yeah, you can go through it. Yours is good.
Let me see if it'll let me. Since I finally actually have it pulled up. Yeah, here we go.
Let me make sure the screen's right.
There we go. Says you are screen sharing.
It says you're screen sharing, but it hasn't quite showed up yet. You are screen sharing. Just take a minute. Your computer really is not liking Zoom today.
It doesn't like anything.
I will tell you, they're expensive to
know.
buy something decent right now.
I that's the problem. As soon as I was ready for a new computer,
The prices went up.
yeah. I don't know. You might have to share it.
Okay, I can do that.
I don't know. Like it says you are sharing, but
it's just showing up
and
as Steve is sharing, but it's just a gray screen. So once that, yeah, it's not coming up.
I can't even click stop share either.
Well, that's a problem because I can't do anything.
I shouldn't have even tried. It doesn't make any sense.
Welcome to Dangle Clacks 101, everybody.
Sorry.
Wow,
No,
I
it's
feel
not-
like we're on a stream with Nick.
I know. I feel like we just brought Nick into the holiday season. Whether you
I'm
want to do it or
sorry,
not.
everyone.
No, don't worry about it. Life will.
Well, everything looked like it was finally starting to actually function at the pace that it should.
Oh well, we're waiting for the dangle clack to undangle itself. Rocky shared gaming's recipe in the chat here, and he just hashtagged it. It's one that he's working on that he'd like us to take a look at for him, and
Okay.
such as
I grabbed it. I will go over it, and when we get back here, I'll go over the others first. Let Steve will go over his finally once we can get it. Right away.
I might have to exit the show just so you guys can. I don't know what else to do. This really sucks.
see, Nick sent you a good birthday present, and you brought it in there so you could build it, and now there's dangle
I know,
clacks
and I was
going every which way.
I'm not going to deny it either. I was kind of happy.
It's not
Steve
Steve-O's fault, it's Nick's fault.
Steve-O being here for that actually was kind of a bonus. But whatever. Oh, there you are. No,
Oh my god!
It's showing.
Yay,
It's sharing. It's sharing.
Recipe.
It's sharing.
This is the simple one. I should have saved all that extra loading time for the other one that I didn't make public. All right, this is a little more of a simple recipe than what I just finished playing around with. Just the Irish cappuccino. I didn't want to do anything mint. I've done mint the last couple of years. Cappuccino coffee, SSA at 1%. Irish cream from flavors, vanilla milk froth. Capella at 1%. Whipped cream from One on One. That that fresh tasting whipped cream at 1%, and then the whiskey cream at 1.5%. So that whiskey cream has worked really well with every other liquor type of flavor that I've paired it with. I haven't tried it with Irish cream yet.
It works well with Irish cream.
It does.
Yeah. And I don't particularly like super heavy coffee notes, or well, I'm on my way there. My palate is starting to develop a taste for it. And the cappuccino coffee, I think on its own does carry a bold enough coffee note with a nice creaminess, I think, to be the only actual coffee flavor. That vanilla milk froth with the whipped cream, I think, really does help pull off like the actual, essence of like a full cappuccino type of vibe as far as like mouthfeel and foaminess and thickness and everything. I don't like use over 1% personally. So or anything. I'm gonna stop share, so I'm not hijacking the show anymore.
No,
And,
wasn't your fault. I get it.
but I mean, it's only a few flavors. I'll probably get a chance to mix this tonight. The plan was to mix it before the show, but it didn't end up happening. I've been fighting with this laptop.
That was my plan too. Try to get a mix before the show, and then I fought with the updates on this thing, and it just kept updating and then restarting and updating and restarting, updating and restarting. It's like, oh god.
I clicked stop share, so
No, it just stopped.
All right, awesome.
I got some flavors out, so I'm gonna go a different direction. I'm gonna go a direction I think you're gonna like. I was just picking some random flavors. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, that sounds good. I think I got my recipe. Yeah. So, anyhow, we'll go over other people's recipes though, because yeah, that's what we do is try to celebrate everyone else first. Anyway, including you, Steve-O.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I almost did the try to share screen thing, and I know it doesn't work for me either. So that would have been fun. So we got Dublin Slide by Rocky Tooney. Chocolate from FA at 1. Coffee Liqueur VTA at 1. Yum. Cookie Dough SC from Wonder Flavors at 2. Oh, I haven't seen that used in forever. Ice Cream Vanilla SSA at 2. Irish Cream from FA at 2. Milky Caramel Fudge SSA at 1.5. Yep. And Super Sweet Perlum at 0.5. This sounds really good, Rocky.
Is this the same one that we've mixed before from before Rocky by chance?
No, he made it today.
That was
He made
really
it today. He made it today. And
Okay.
it doesn't quite
'Cause I know
sound
he-
the same. It sounds familiar, but not quite the same.
That's why I was asking, because I know we mixed his mudslide before and it was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Dublin Mudslide e-liquid.
I think
Yep, go ahead, Steve.
I think this is slightly updated.
Yeah, it looks like
Mudslide.
it looks like an updated
Rocky.
version. Dublin Mudslide
Yeah.
e-liquid, decadent dessert vape, rich balance rich coffee liqueur and creamy Irish cream, thick chocolate caramel fudge base, vanilla ice cream, cookie dough, provide that smooth indulgent body. Bring a sweet, sophisticated, boozy cream profile, perfect for dessert lovers. I would say yes. That looked good up above. Irish cream, ice cream, chocolate chip cookie dough, and coffee Swiss swirls. He notes the combination of Irish cream and VTA coffee liqueur brings an authentic cocktail flavor. Body and texture, SSA vanilla ice cream and Wonder Flavors cookie dough create a heavy, luxurious mouthfeel, and then the sweetness, a sugary finish, is provided by SSA milky caramel fudge and Perlum super sweet. Notes, and they got breakdown of everything that everything's doing here, adding the chocolate with the FA and the chocolate liqueur note. Coffee liqueur provides the boozy coffee boozy note, top note. Yeah, it does. It's delicious. Cookie dough provides the texture and bakery and base. Ice cream vanilla creates the creamy texture. Irish cream, the primary cream liqueur note. Yeah, because you don't get like a boozy note so much. Too bad off that coffee liqueur. It's more just creamy coffee with the you get that hint of that flavor that is very distinct to coffee liqueur. Milky caramel fudge deepens sweetness and thickens the body. Super sweet Perlum enhances the sweet dessert profile and in 21 day steep. The ice cream to fill out. Looks for today's show. Yeah, that's definitely an upgraded version from what we saw before, hon. That is not the one we saw last time.
He answered in the chat and said it was.
Yeah. What I really like, and one of the new of the updated recipe, the addition of the
Addition of the what? You broke up a little bit.
I really like that. Cookie dough. Cookie dough.
I was thinking that too. That's going to add that kind of desserty feel. Which ironically, I picked the ingredients before, but I kind of go in a little bit weirdly that direction and a direction you're going to like, I think. I'm going to see if it works. I'm not sure. I'm thinking it's going to work. Open. This is going to be a testable one.
Oh, and Dalton, before he hits the next recipe,
you're mean.
He said it must taste like a yoo-hoo then, because I said it sounded good, because he's a fucking bird.
Your green hair itching?
No. No, it's just I'm not used to it, so and I'm not used to having my hair down, so it's yeah.
All right, we got Dublin, my vision. Dublin, my vision. Hashtag AFL St. Patrick's Day from Buster Bell. Irish coffee and aware, 3%. Irish cream FA at 2.5. Irish cream Flavora at 1.5. Milkshake cap at 2.5. Milkshake Mullenberry at 1. Yep. Super sweet Perlum at 1. Vanilla bean ice cream Flavor West at 3. Whipped cream SSA at 1. Whiskey cream from Noms at 1.5. And white chocolate VSO at 1.6. I feel like this is definitely made. This feels a little like between you and Cassie's milkshake base mixed in with a bunch of Irish notes and a little bit of whiskey cream. That actually sounds really good. What do you got for notes done here? Decadent and heavy. It might be a little too early to determine how this is. Lazy is the vibe here. It's good though. The coffee and whiskey seem to be a good pairing. Got Metallica, whiskey in a jar. Oh yeah, I forgot they did that. St. Paddy's Day, and then just on lounging by the pool. Yeah, it actually does. Yeah, that should. It's 3 Irish, Irish coffee and Irish cream and Irish cream. Those are the only things that are even like, to me, can't say like the rest of it. Just all from there down, there's 100% no it'll work. Those are the only 3 wild cards, and they're all decent. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, they're all good. It's just a matter of whether they're going to play good
Together. Yeah, that's the only question I'd have, is that they play good together. But as far as what they are, yes, I see where you're going with that. But Buster Bell has a few of them here anyway.
I saw. Yeah.
You saw that too? Yeah.
Overachiever. Yeah.
Overachiever.
I
Usually
like
it's
it.
Cassie.
I only did one recipe, thank you.
Minty McMilk. I like the name. I don't care if it's good. Minty McMilk. Just sound, yes. Hashtag AFL St. Patrick's Day here from Buster Bell. Coconut Milky Note from Noms at 2. Cream Milky Undertones 101 at 2. PG version. I forget they do have a PG version of that. I forgot about that. No one ever uses it. Creme de Menthe Flavor West at 3. Milk from FA at 2. You got mint cream from Noms at 2. And then sweet, super sweet Perlum at 1/2. Think it needs more time to mature. It's milky and minty. That was the intent. Coconut is present but subtle. Bewitched roller coaster. Ooh. Oh, you check. You know, you were checking out the bathing suits, weren't you? Yep. Steve was like, "Yeah, I need one of those for this summer."
Oh,
I want to plaid
Rocky
bathing.
said he's wearing a green bikini.
Yeah, Rocky said he was wearing a green bikini, and I said I would say pictures or it didn't happen, but I don't think anybody wants to see that.
Plus, he'd probably send them.
Exactly.
He's usually say that, and he's like, "Call my bluff." Rocky might call that bluff. And Rocky's old school, so he might send you physical pictures, not just digital.
Polaroids.
Yeah, send you Polaroids.
Listen, I've been traumatized with birdie starfish in a picture. I don't need to be seeing Rocky in no fucking green bikini. I'm sorry. I've been traumatized enough this year. Thank you.
Don't worry, Buster Bell's got more. Overachiever Steve says. A wee prick. Irish cactus. A wee prick. Hashtag AFL St. Paddy's Day. I'm liking the names, Buster Bell. Yeah, coffee liqueur VTA at 2. We win. Fresh colada SC from Noms. Yeah, that actually wasn't a horrible colada. It wasn't like really potently bad on the colada side. At 1.5. Irish cream SSA at 2. Super sweet Perlum at 0.5. And tequila from Noms at 1.5.
Yeah. Ooh, from Noms.
I don't think I've tried tequila from Noms.
We have not tried tequila from
not.
Noms.
I think that was after it was harder to get them over here. And we just didn't get it yet. And then now it's like harder. Okay, notes. Interesting in a good way. Still very early, but very prominent Mexican vibe from something that is supposed to be Irish. So you got Irish Mexican here. I found one the other day and sent one to V8 on Instagram, so I don't know if you've seen it yet, but there's an Irish Mexican. Not sure what the effect of the coolant is having on the flavor profile, but it's not overpowering. No, the ice cream. No, the Nam's Coolata was not terrible. Cassie wouldn't try it, but I did.
I tried it. I didn't like it.
It was at this point molded mix and definitive cocktail. The coffee is sitting low in the background. Oh, that sucks. That coffee's so beautiful. A few days later, the tequila is settling and shifting into a more liqueur type. Oddly interesting is an apt description. That's an oddly interesting mix. The other two were straight up like Irish for sure. This one's kind of like, throwing some tequila in there. Oh, what? More green bikinis for Rocky to look at. The Coors. Only when I sleep. Nice. Nice.
Oh.
So, Steve-O, what do you think I'm going to think of this MTL? I'm seeing that the reviews I'm seeing so far are looking pretty good for this Blaze, by the way. We're not quite there. We still have more recipes, but I'm just taking a little pause.
I mean, I've heard nothing but great things. I hear it does great as an RDL too. Which has me considering wanting to try it, but I'm trying to keep myself on a spending ban.
That's where I'm sitting with this. Is I think I'm gonna go. I'm thinking about going on a larger, because you get more flavor. Let's be honest. The more restricted MTL you get, the more basic your flavor has to stay. So, I mean, I'm probably not going to end up putting my mix. Yeah, it can, but I'm just trying to debate. That's the biggest thing. I said, I know it's more than one airflow. I figure it out. I got the Breezetones 0.5s for the MTL to put in it. Nick sent those as well. Give them a try in it. I just don't know what to expect. The only other MTL that I got that was halfway decent, but I mean, the same thing, limited on flavor, a little bit on certain profiles, was the one we got from the one you got, the Nevermore. Was the other one we have, which is not bad, but if you have to, you can't build it anything complex or it won't come through. If you stick with one or two major notes, it does pretty well.
I mean, it has really good flavor, but it's like sucking through a straw, so I didn't really like it.
All right, so we got another Buster Bell. Want to take a break in between? Yeah, you thought you were done with Buster Bell. You weren't. Exceptionally shamrocky. Not shamrock shaky, but shamrocky. So it must have milk and honey in it. Shamrocky milk, AFL, St. Patrick's Day from Buster Bell. Let's see, we got Garden Mint SSA at 1. I love Garden Mint. That's why there is no more on Bull City. I bought it all. Like, I'm not even joking. Mint.
No, you didn't.
I thought I did. Is it back on?
No, you got the natural mint, you dork ass.
Oh, was it? Garden Mint's good too. And I got a piece of bunny on me. Yeah, from the other room. Milk VSO at 3. I bought a few things that last time we ordered. That's a good milk. If you haven't tried it, then you haven't had real milk. Milk and caramel cream, SSA at 1. Milk and honey Flavora at 2. Yes, it was made for Rocky. Peppermint Flavora at 0.4. Okay, you just changed this whole profile because that gives it that dark syrupy note. Super sweet pearl at 1.5. Vanilla bean ice cream flavor west at 3. Whipped cream SSA at 1. Throwing that like dark syrupy note in there though. That's got me changing the way I was expecting this to taste. I was thinking this is gonna be a bright minty milky cream, and now you got that dark note in there and at 2% too, so it's gonna be there.
That's up there.
Yeah. Google assures me mint pairs with caramel exceptionally well. Achieved nice balance here in my opinion. Milky, creamy, and minty. Just sharp enough, but not overwhelming. The idea here is to mingle the caramel and the milk and honey and see if I could draw out more of the caramel booze note I find in the milk and honey. At this early stage is very subtle. And I think if I tried to boost more, I'd lose the honey note, which I find quite delicious. I am satisfied with this after a few days sleeping. Hard to put down, easily an ADV for me. U2, All I Want Is You. Yep. And I haven't heard any YouTube music in a while. Like I said, until he put that in there, like the milk and caramel cream is even kind of a smooth, kind of creamy caramel. It's more on the milky side, just with a slight caramel note. They add that milk and honey in there. You do get like a totally different vibe. See, I wouldn't have pushed that milk and honey any higher to at 2. It's, I mean, that's. I have tried some Iraqis at 2. It does work in certain profiles. Obviously, it's not quite like one of my top favorites, but it's mostly because it's not milk and honey. But there is almost like a boozy note to it too. Boozy, like dark caramel-y vibe.
It's a very distinct note that stands out in a mix for me.
Yeah, milk and honey flavora is milk and honey flavora. There's not really nothing like it. It's just not. Yeah. Polarizing flavor. If it works in there's a lot of creams in there, so I could see that actually mellowing out what Steve and I probably would consider a little bit harsh, kind of. I know Cassie finds it harsh. She just finds it harsh off the shake. And then
I don't think it's harsh. I just think it stands out.
Oh, you got another one too. If you want to pull up later, I'll try to pull up for you in a minute.
I think you should pull the next one
Okay.
up. I just made it public so you could after.
Mm.
All right, I'll grab yours first before I go over mine. It's up.
Mine?
Yeah, yours is up.
Okay. All right. So I was conflicted on exactly where to go with building this because originally it started out as just Bailey's makes a tiramisu Bailey's.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a tiramisu Bailey's cocktail, which is literally pre-made. You just pour over ice. I don't have any tiramisu flavors specifically, so I was trying to build my own. Other than one flavor, I think has like a tiramisu vibe to it. I started off with. Well, I actually started off with the creamy liquor special and the Irish cream, and built around it. The creamy liquor special FA 1% that has like that tiramisu type of taste with a little like booziness and a very very faint like bakery type of back note. The cocoa milk SSA 1%. Coffee espresso dark bean from FA at 0.5%. The creamy liquor special FA at 1%. Creamy sponge cake flavor west at 3%. Irish cream FA at 2%. The Madeline Noms at 2%. Mocha coffee SSA at 1/4. S'mores cupcake Wonder flavors at 2% and super sweet cap at 6%. So I started with the creamy liquor special and the Irish cream to get that Bailey's and then essentially like a little bit of that tiramisu and your boozy notes. Then I started adding coffee and chocolate cocoa notes. I wanted a little bit of espresso, not too much, to really drive home like that espresso tiramisu type of note. A little bit of mocha coffee for some more coffee and chocolate. The cocoa milk, I specifically wanted that cocoa note, not necessarily the milk, but the cocoa note.
Mm-hmm.
And that right there is where I stopped to decide, okay, do I want to leave this as a beverage or do I want to make this a dessert? Because if I want to do an actual tiramisu, the closest thing I could think of for like ladyfingers would be mixing the sponge cake and the Madeline. Madeline, they're more buttery and not as airy as ladyfingers.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it would be a good substitute. I went creamy sponge cake to add more of a cream element, and as it steeps, you do get more of that spongy Twinkie type of thing. And then last minute, I thought, s'mores cupcake might be a good addition to this to really build it out as a full-on dessert. Because the s'mores cupcake gives you more of like that white cake cupcake type of note, a marshmallow and a chocolate, and I thought that would really drive it home as like a cake, like a tiramisu flavored full on bakery. And I haven't had a chance to mix it. I think it is quite a bit going on, but I'm pretty confident that it's at least going to be tasty as long as the espresso and the mocha aren't like too heavy of a coffee note for me. That's why they're as low as they are. So
Good night, Echo Dub. Yeah, Steve-O, whether or not the flavor of the liquid turns out good, if I come visit you this summer, you got to make that cake in that picture because that looks freaking yum.
yeah,
that looks really good.
Yeah.
And he knows I won't do it for him because he's diabetic. And no.
If I don't get a chance to mix this, you can expect me to have the flavors out and ready to mix them on Monday. I'm licking it and kicking it because we're overdue to do some mixes on the live stream.
Yeah, it has been a little while. Have you been busy? Family time? You know?
No, I had mixes piling up, and I wanted to vape through them a little bit and get rid of some of the ones that I had mixed in previous episodes before piling on to the pile of bottles that are sitting here steeping.
Yeah, I have no idea what that feels like.
So I am going to build my recipe live here. I got everything out in front of me. So here we go. We just got an empty recipe. Yay, there's my recipe. It's nothing. Okay, well, first thing I pulled out, okay? First thing I pulled out was frozen yogurt. Wonder Flavors came out first. We'll adjust the percentages after. And then I didn't know what was in this thing, but it didn't come out next, but Yogurt Flavor West came out, and I'm kind of like the two of them together. I know Steve was done that before. This came out. Sugar cookie, but it was a Perillum, which it's not a bad sugar cookie. It's a lighter, but where is it? Sugar cookie, Perillum right there. And then last thing I picked out of another random box is finally I picked out a bunch of stuff and did try to find out something to go together. I was gonna go with a darker thing, but I was thinking, you know what? What's the other color that weirdly reminds me of St. Paddy's Day? Only because of the Celtics, but orange. So we got Bakery Orange came out, and honestly, that was super sweet. Sounds good to me to try to start with, and then add more later if it needs it. Might add a citrus to it later, but I want to see where that turns out because that Bakery Orange is a little bit darker orange.
Like a dark cooked frozen yogurt orange?
With a cookie, yeah.
With a little cookie?
A little cookie in there. I'm thinking it's going to work just fine.
Except that yogurt is yucky.
See,
no. That's such a good yogurt base.
I'm going to drop that to 1.5 for the Flavor West for me because I like it to be a little bit more of the frozen yogurt forward.
Yeah, it depends. I switch back and forth.
Yeah, it can go either way, depending on what I do. Yeah. But in this one, I want it to be more of that lighter because I don't want to fight that Bakery Orange because that being the only one in. I'm going to actually, that sugar cookie's a little light, so maybe at least 2.5. Bakery Orange, a 1's fine. I like it there. And then Super Sweet 1/2, I think we're good right there. What do I want to call this thing?
Mallory said you need to call it nothing.
Call it nothing.
Well, that was before he added any flavors.
Yeah. Yeah. So my thing with the yogurts though is I don't like yogurt like to eat it, so I definitely don't like to vape it.
Yeah, but there's people that like Bill doesn't like cheesecake in real life. He likes it in vape. It happens. There's some of those flavors that transcend differently. And don't work in liquid drinks, by the way. Yeah, Frank and I had a really good conversation about that the other night. The last night. Let's think. What do I call this? What are you thinking, Steve-O? Help me with this. We got frozen yogurt, cookie, and bakery orange. Orange yogurt cookie? I don't know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's at
Orange
least
cookie
to start.
yogurt. Just to be different.
Yeah, orange cookie yogurt, sure. Because that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of like, it would, like an orange yogurt with some cookie crumbs in it or something. You know what I mean?
It does. I mean, I mean, that bakery orange. I want to see what it'll do with the yogurt. I've never used it with the yogurt before, so I think it'll work. In theory, this should be yum, but it could be a disaster. Don't think so though, but not impossible.
I mean, it's more ideal for a bakery, but I think it can work with creams and yogurts. It's just it's darker orange. It's a potent orange.
And it works really well if you add a little bit of bakery into something else.
I added it in this margarita bar
Sorry.
recipe.
Bless
just
you.
a touch of it in it.
But yeah, that's what I'm going to mix that up. But I'm not going to use that for my MTL liquid. Like I was going to mix it MTL, but I was like, you know what, that sounds pretty good, but it's not going to be MTL. So I'm probably going to use my Shamrock cookie in this.
I think this margarita bars might need a little touch more of a cream.
We got the recipe we need to go over yet to help. Oh, did he say what he wanted to help with in it? Oh. I'll share it here anyway. So you, but yeah, we got the strawberry shortcake custard cookie. Start off with a crunchy frosted cookie from Silverline Cap at 2. Custard Innoware at 3. Graham cracker V2 from Cap at 1.75. Strawberry shortcake Flavor West at 5, and then whipped cream Flavor West at 1. If you're having an issue here, 1 or 2 of those might not really play well together. That graham cracker from Cap most likely is your culprit trying to play with one of the other 2 like savory parts in there. The crunchy frosted cookie or the strawberry shortcake. That and the strawberry shortcake isn't really truly a strawberry shortcake either.
Mm-mm.
The Cap graham crackers are one of the graham crackers that has that cinnamon note in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And that can really throw off a strawberry shortcakey kind of flavor. Plus, like I said, a strawberry shortcake, for me, that's a little bit of a stretch to call a strawberry shortcake. Not one of my favorites. I'd rather build one, but I'm thinking a graham cracker, depending on what you're doing. I don't know what exactly you're having issues with, because you might love the graham cracker note in it, and it might be something else you just don't like with the vibe.
He asked, so remove the cookie and graham.
The cookie, I would leave the cookie first. Try it with the just remove the graham. The graham, because the graham is most likely a culprit that would not play well with the others in here. Like Steve says, has a little bit of a spice note to it, like a cinnamony spice note to that one.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I just don't have any experience working with Flavor West's whipped cream.
Flavor West whipped cream isn't bad. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely decent. Yeah,
but I don't think that's like anything that you need to consider moving out of the recipe.
No, it'd probably help actually smooth the others out.
Yeah.
He said he hasn't even tried it yet. He's giving it a 2-week steep first.
Oh, then you might actually like it, depending on if you like the spice note. Give it a try first. Yeah. I'm saying if you're going to run into problems, most likely it's going to be a graham first. The other is your strawberry shortcake. I'm not sure if that's going to pull off your full strawberry you're really looking for in this. It can be a little... it's a little bit of a weird strawberry shortcake kind of attempt for flavor.
He said also that he's going for like a bakery custard combo.
Anywhere custard's not bad and that's got bakery in it, that's probably a really good choice right there for starters.
Yeah.
That's your
definitely.
Right there. You already got 1/2 of what you're looking for here. And the bakery side of it, That's why I'm saying the strawberry shortcake doesn't really give you the true bakery side. You're probably going to have to add another cake tiny thing. But that crunchy frosted cereal cookie might pull it off. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
Knuckle
remember that
didn't
flavor.
taste pretty good, actually, he said.
Okay, yeah. If you like the cinnamon note, I feel like this is going to have almost like a cereal vibe overall. With the graham cracker in there like that. With a little bit of cinnamon, you know, almost like that cinnamon toast cereal, but you're going for like, you're adding a little bit of a weird little strawberry note and a little cream.
Could work. I mean, Rocky's done those blueberry graham cereal milks.
Mm-hmm. And this feels like something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But uniquely different too. Not quite perfectly in that vibe, but I feel like it's going to feel a little bit like some kind of unique cereal blend with weird cream. If it works. I mean, yeah, I can tell you if it's not going to work until you try it. Like, you definitely going to want probably a good 10-day steep on this minimum, if not 2 week. Because that strawberry shortcake, if you really want that to pull off at all, that one needs a little bit steep. It doesn't really go right into a mix instantly. And with the graham cracker in there too, and yeah, that's going to take a little while to...
Yeah,
it's going to take a while
keep
to
us
become
updated
friends.
when you try it in 2 weeks. And if you find there's off notes, we can visit it again then and see what you're finding for off notes. And
let us know what you think is the off note, because you might find that you want us to lean into the graham cracker rather than pull it out and pull something else out.
Exactly.
You never know until you try it.
Mm-hmm.
Steve-O, I'm kind of scared of this thing. You know how many MTLs I've built in my life? Maybe half a dozen.
Well, before you do that, let's go over all the recipes, because I haven't pulled up mine yet.
Yeah, but Steve-O went over his.
Fuck you.
I was waiting until Steve-O's reaction. That's all I cared about.
Fuck you.
I'm not picking sides here. Don't put me in the middle of that.
I didn't go with a mint either. I also went the Irish coffee route, but I went with an Irish coffee cheesecake. So I did Brazilian coffee at a half. I might bump that up to 1 after it steeps out. We'll see if it has enough of a coffee note or not. Cheesecake graham perillum at 2. Coffee liqueur VTA at 2 because it's delicious. New York cheesecake perillum at 3. Super sweet perillum at 1. Whiskey cream from Nom's at 2. And Yes Sweet cheesecake anywhere at 3. And tell me that doesn't look like fucking amazingly delicious.
It does.
Right there.
The coffee liqueur and the whiskey cream are magnificent.
So good together. Yeah. So good. Like I said, I am so confident I made a 60 right off the bat, and I've knuckled it. It's really good off the knuckle, but I'm not going to vape it yet because I want to let it steep.
I almost went for the Brazilian coffee in that cake one that I just shared.
You went with the FA instead. I saw that.
I went with the Brazilian. I like the espresso. I like the way that the espresso tasted in that dirty horchata I made a few months back. So
if I didn't have the Brazilian, that probably would be my go-to for the espresso. Like I mean, it's got this slight little off note if you're single flavor testing it. In a mix, I don't really taste it, so it doesn't bother me. But knowing it's there, you know me, I'm gonna grab the one that doesn't have that off note if I have the option. So
off the knuckle, I'm getting plenty of coffee right now. I'm glad I only went with the half to start. But we'll see if that cream's steep over that, and I need to bump it. But I think it's gonna be perfect. Now you can go build your little MTL shit.
Yeah, well, MTL shit. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is I know that maybe I'll cheat, but I know what leg length I'm supposed to go for.
Yeah. The nice thing about it is that Freestone's coil can work as an MTL or it can work as a restricted direct lung. That tank comes with 2 little things that can slide in and slide out, so you can change your airflow on the fly.
See, I know nothing about this other than it was the name, and it came out, and Mike had something to do with it.
just recently watched the reviews for it over the past few days.
And Mike, I mean, I've never been disappointed with most anything Mike has put his name on. He doesn't he doesn't name slap a bunch of crap like some people do. So I'm usually pretty happy. All right, I gotta open this up so I can see this. I did cheat a little with the tin, but I haven't cut it yet. The Dicky Mo's gonna be off the screen so I don't get like wire in my foot, but yeah.
Dicky Mo.
Yeah, the Dicky Mo. Hopefully the down low screen doesn't do any pulsing like it was earlier. It was pulsing on me earlier. Like you were having problems? I was having problems too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. USB video.
Anything below 2 millimeters for me
And
is basically an MTL.
there we go. And I did open it up, and I noticed that I forgot about the breeze tones comes. He comes to this page. I like that he does this, and they don't just rattle around because not what the average shelf life, but what if you had a pair rattle around for a while? They're liable that possibly could unravel. They could wear in a metal tin. You know.
I like that better than because some builders will
MTL will just need one.
Put cotton in the bottom of the tin.
Yep. Oh yeah, cotton's a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab one, throw it back in here, and put that away.
And when you're done with that, Rocky just dropped another recipe in the chat for us there, Timothy.
Okay. If you want to grab it, you could even share it afterwards. Oh, I'm dealing with this.
Except that I'm also busy doing stuff, so yeah.
Like I said, I know nothing about this, so as far as unboxing it, I have no idea. Oh, I like this. It's a metal tin. That I didn't expect either. And it pops top.
That's how the RDAs.
Well, I like this.
RDA came
in a metal tin like that?
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't bury the coil. Is that over here?
Excuse you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Holy cow, that looks like there's a bunch of airflow inserts in there. Wow.
Hi. What you doing, sweetie?
Oh, good. It comes. I like it when they come with a stand, too. It makes it easier.
Bye.
Oh, see. I know that you always get a better flavor when you get the smaller tank, but I can't deny I'm kind of like the idea of not having to fill it every 5 minutes.
But you said you're going to try to put it on the mix, so you're going to want the smaller tank, I'm guessing.
Oh, you're right. I'm putting it on the mix.
That metal outer piece is also part of the tank. You can remove it and swap it for glass.
Oh, that's what this is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just a replacement for this.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry about the lighting in there. If I turn that light on, it pulses more.
Yeah.
All right. So
it's more tank space than you realize because.
All right, I'm guessing this is just it's got nice knurling at the top to pop the top off. That I like that. So, you know, some of these things you get the flat tops and it's hard to grab. It's got a little like slightly grippiness to it here.
Hi.
All right, kidney holes. I like that. Let's see what we got going on down here. First off, I'll take this off here because I'll build it on. Set it on there to build, but I don't like it being on there when I'm trying to do it. Oh, a nice 510 to this too, Steve. Let me see if I can get it to focus, you damn thing. There you go. It's a nice 510 on that one. I like the 510 on that one.
Gaming Vapor, I don't personally MTL, really.
I don't MTL often.
I always still mix 70-30.
Oh, there.
What I go off when people ask that is it's kind of a personal preference. And like some people will still order regular 70-30, I've noticed. For say like rebuildable MTL tanks, I've noticed people tend to still go 70-30, maybe 60-40. Most people who ask for 50-50 are using pods.
Right. Usually 60-40 is plenty. It works in most MTL.
Yeah.
Unless it's really, really restricted, and then you might need a 50-50. But not normally. Okay, so we're going to need tools here. I just realized something else. I don't know if I have my coily tool in here. That's going to be an issue, because for one thing, the breeze tone coil makes sense to have it that way, but not when the leads are on the same side like on this one. I'm going to have to either add or reduce a wrap. If it'll focus. Yeah. On the same side.
Yeah.
See, what's that got it for the airflow in there, I wonder? That's not. That's when there's one in it, you never know what it is, because like in here, nicely it says what they all are in there, what everything is. Then you get this in here, this is like almost like a mesh airflow. Maybe. Here. Nice mesh airflow in there. That's interesting. Branding on here, man. I didn't expect that. I'll be honest.
This margaritas bars recipe's steeped into not tasting like key lime, which is nice.
I might come back up on top for a minute and let you guys talk for a minute while I go get the. I'm gonna have to go get the coily kit. I thought I had one in here, but I took it in the other room. I haven't been in here all winter, so.
I always ask you, are you prepared? You're planning on being in the wrong office and doing a build. Do you have everything you need?
I know.
I have everything I need. I'm all set.
Yeah. Be right back.
Don't forget to take your headset off.
Oh, crap. Thank you. I was just getting to the point where I'm feeling friction.
He's not used to having a wired headset.
I would snag Rocky's recipes and share them if my computer was...
Yeah, I can do that now and take a break from what I'm doing because Tim's a booger. I'm kind of scared of this one because it said in green bikini for Lady Liberty, so this recipe is marked private. Haha, Rocky, I can't share it.
Oh, maybe that's what the second link is.
Probs.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not fucking going over that, Rocky.
Oh,
You are such a dill hole.
I didn't even look at it. The
Milk and honey Flavora.
It's worth the picture alone.
At 2.8%. One and done. Luck of the Irish. There's his bikini. Rocky, you're such a butthole. You really are a butthole.
Oh, that's good.
Here I was thinking I was actually going to go over something. No, it's just milk and honey.
Want to say hi? Where are you? No, it's not facing far enough to the side. Oh.
He's not funny, Brian. Don't encourage him.
Come say hi. Come say hi. Say hi.
Here's a Pacey.
Say hi.
No.
She's like, how dare you touch me?
Very good call, though, hon. I almost did take my head off. Very close.
Well, I thought of it like when you turned your camera off, and I was like, "Oh shit, he's not used to having a wired headset."
No, I'm
I
not.
better say something.
No, I'm not. So let's say I'll get back to this. Okay. I said I don't do down low very often anymore either. I used to do this all the time.
You're back.
See, I like this.
You're going in.
I love this coil jig kit that I got. And yeah, there's a couple little coils in there, but I love this kit. That's my favorite kit.
They're so soft.
Oh my god, kitty. And Steve, I don't know about you, but do you like the ones that are angled? Oh, get under the camera, right? These. I like these for this type of thing. When you get small ones like this, I might have to pull through.
I don't have. They're not like the sharp angle. Mine are curved.
I gotta find the see if underneath here is the.
They're like this.
Yeah, I got the white set that's like those. I got a straight set that's white, and then I got these black ones a little while back, and I found that they're actually very useful. Trying to find the. I don't know if that's Allen wrench or if it's. It looks like it might be flathead. I don't have a flathead screwdriver in here either. You see what I mean? Not used to being in here. All right, so under here, yeah. Oh, we got. They did send coils. Those don't look terrible, actually. Not terrible.
No,
they're not terrible.
Their pack-in coils are pretty decent, actually. I use the ones that came with the Bonza Pro RDA.
All right, it's got a package of everything in here, so I'll just
they're
grab
pretty
some.
good, actually.
But I'm still going to use the breeze stones. I mean, I got breeze stones. I'm not going to. Now, do I want to add or subtract a half a wrap? I usually add, but it is a half. It's already, 0.5. I don't need to add. Where did I put it? Had it right here. Oh, it's right there. Right
I'm
here.
usually less likely to jank up a coil when adding.
Adding. When you back it off, sometimes it gets that weird wonk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find the right coil tool. That's too loose. Doesn't actually say the OD diameter on it, so. Or ID, I mean it. That one there. Okay.
The pack-in coils, Gaming Vapor, are going 3 months strong.
It should say right on here what it is. Maybe. I wonder if this will work. I haven't, like I said, I haven't used in a while. There. 0.25.
So,
it is 0.25 coils.
Neil Pitts, it's not so much problems ordering from Canada. It's the cost.
Yep, it's a cost. And right now I got an update for that from Frank last night. So things are going through the border okay, but it's taking an extra 72 hours just randomly sitting in customs. It's just what's going on, period.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to be done about it. I was going to cut these leads. I don't have to cut these leads.
Because there are certain things that
go in the same direction.
That I need to get that I have no choice but to get from Canada.
Same.
But
we just ordered.
Yeah.
We just ordered last night, actually.
There's things that I'm gonna need to get from NOMS too. I don't know.
Now that seems to be really difficult to get.
Yeah, that's actually more issues. And if I could come there to see how they straight through. I would like the ones you can slide to the side more than I have to go through from the inside, but it'll work.
I need to order Cheesecake Olympus, and Canada is the only place that I can get it. And so I'm just gonna get a big old bottle of it.
Gonna be fun. More fun than I thought it was gonna be here. I was up a little better.
I was a little depressed that Bowl City stopped carrying Cheesecake Olympus.
Yeah, unfortunately, the lack of carrying some things does bother me. I get it. I do get it, and I understand why they're doing it, certain things, but it's like, it's frustrating.
Yeah. And
same with the Wonder flavors. They don't carry as many as they used to.
I was going to just get a whole liter of it from Nick River, but they're sold out.
I might have to pre-cut these. I might have to pre-cut them. Problem see, Steve-O, I don't want to wonk it going through there and wonk it going through here. It wants to. It's hitting hard.
Slide that whole bar on the other side slides out.
It does?
It's on a ball bearing. Yeah, it slides right out. Pull it back.
Pull it back. This pulls back?
Yeah.
It does feel loose, but which way does it pull?
It pulls straight back.
Oh, wow. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot.
Yep.
Didn't know. That was exactly what my problem was, too.
Yep. It's on a little ball bearing.
That's kind of neat. Okay, that just increased my love for this thing already.
Yeah, and you get 2 of those. That's what I was saying. You can swap.
Yeah, I saw. That's what this other thing is right there. That weird thing.
Mm-hmm.
I have to look at that before I put it back in. See if that's what I want to keep. And the AFC thing comes with it. So if I want to change that out right now, would be the time to do it when I put. So I don't even have to. I can build it without having to worry about what I want to use for AFC. Usually, you have to build the AFC in first.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, he's already got me loving this better than the others MTLs I've done.
Yep. You're not locked into an airflow once your coil's installed. Yeah.
No, just get it in here where I want it. I'm just going to go tight and pull it back because I think it's going to be just about perfect. Once I get the tension in there and push it into place where I want it, I think it's going to be just about perfect. Like I said, the lighting in here sucks. I have a down low light that I can use, but I can't use it with. It makes this camera pulse. Don't know why. So I pull this back to tighten them down good, so I don't mess it up.
Still, mostly see what you're doing. Okay.
there, and I'll just clip it in a minute. But I'm not going to clip it until I'm 100% sure because I don't need to. But should be just about
This
perfect.
won't
Right.
click to live.
Bunny fur. It's because I went in the other room.
She is shedding so
much.
bad right now.
And
Like,
I
so bad.
think we're about as perfect as that's going to get in there.
Now,
Maybe
Rocky
just,
said, should be no problems ordering from Canada. Any tariff fees are rolled into the shipping charges.
Yep, that's
NOMS
what
is not recommended. The only way that I can order from NOMS is if I have it shipped to somebody in the UK.
Yeah, NOMS is right now. That's the only way we can do it. We can do it. I think. I think the thing closed when that other plant closed. I think our shipment options closed. It came from that place.
Have it shipped to a friend in the UK and then have them ship to us. That's going to be the only way.
I almost feel. Let's see. All right. So see the differences here.
Yeah.
See the differences here. I'm almost tempted to use that. Oh, no. There's a little bit more air horn on which one of these two postings to do because it looks like. Wait a minute. Those are no. It just depends on the airflow size you're using. The bigger ones use this one.
I see.
I think I like the idea of the mesh, though. I think it's going to be smoother. I'm going to restrict it, but it's going to be smooth. I'm debating on which ones of these I want to use. I'm thinking the mesh one's got me most interested because the rest are just normal holes.
Because the mesh, I think, is going to vape like a restricted direct lung diffused.
Like a diffused slow like draw. Like it's going to feel the like smoothness. It's going to smooth out your airflow, I think. That's my theory.
Mm-hmm.
That is an interesting idea, though, to do it like that. I've never seen one like that. And that's in there. Let me grab that, pull it back a little farther, maybe. Yeah, it does need to go back just a little farther.
You got burned, Rocky? Neil says use the 3.5 airflow. The mesh is a MTL tight, like a 1.8.
It's too tight.
I didn't.
1.8 is pretty damn tight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if I were to try that, the smallest I would probably try is 2 millimeter. I don't know if there is 2 millimeter, but
Yeah, where's that thing? Oh, it tells you right here. It's right here. We got this. It goes in here. Whatever. What we got here? It tells you what's in it, what they are.
This is
so
funny.
we're gonna go with the. What's he saying to use? A 3.5? So that'd be the big bottom one.
he said
yeah.
yeah,
that'd be the big
That's
bottom
gonna-
one right here.
And Dalton said mesh with the second biggest airflow.
Oh,
Hi, Andy Social.
wow, Rocky. I didn't know that. Must have missed that. Andy says this is funny. Don't do a lot of builds on here.
I don't do builds on my stream at all.
Yeah.
Basically, what happened with that gaming is we kind of went back to just him and I for a while, and we invited Steve-O on tonight as
Okay,
well.
So screws in. It screws in.
We're trying to take it back on track to like a mixing and teaching people how to mix streams.
That was the problem. It was getting
really
more of a
is.
hangout, and we wanted more like the purpose of this that we wanted to do it. We wouldn't have bothered. Just a hangout doesn't make sense. We wanted to actually make it useful.
Dalton, you're a turd.
Like after we hang out and stuff, that's fine. But it was getting so that's all we did was hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that screws in. That's interesting. Screws in. It's a little screw.
Oh
piece.
yeah. Yeah.
Which I like. I'd rather have that than a press. The press, you know how they go. They fall out, move around, and the pain in the butt. Twist sideways sometimes.
Yeah.
And I just push that back in there.
I think, Andy, this is more of a straight out of the box first look. Tim didn't.
No, I did not look at this at all. I have not looked at this.
Yeah.
This is straight blind.
Tim doesn't watch reviews before he tries to build something. He tries to build it, and then if he fails miserably,
Then I'll watch
then
it.
he'll go look at reviews because he's Tim.
If I'm struggling, the one thing I will do is immediately, if it seems like it's going to have something weird about it, like if Steve wasn't here, I would have been looking in chat. And if chat didn't have the answer, I'd look it up. But yeah.
And by the way, ignore anything Dalton says. He doesn't have it. He's just throwing shit at the wall to fuck you up. So just
I
ignore
believe
him
that.
completely.
I believe that. I'm gonna
So I
see.
said he's a turd.
Let's see if it'll let me. I don't know. These are soft, so I'm thinking I can do the wiggle. You know, I'm talking about the wiggle pop instead of cut. They don't have to worry about any burrs hitting the edge. Let's see if I can do that. I don't
That's
know.
no way to do a Dickie Mo.
I haven't done that in forever. Yeah, I know. Well, the problem is I didn't bring in my clippers. I have a set right
the
up.
build.
Prepared.
Didn't bring his cutters.
I
you if you were
thought I had a
prepared.
set in here. Thought I did.
Yeah, exactly, Dalton. Putting a dual coil and a single coil RDA.
Yep.
on
Yeah, that was the
stream.
last build I did in
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah.
So bending it isn't going to work. I am going to have to go grab those clippers off the thing. Remember, headset.
Hey, Tim, take off your headset. Now, it would have been funnier if I hadn't said anything and I just heard from the room behind me, ugh, as he's like having his head ripped off by his headphones. But that'd be mean, so I didn't do it. Spice Polly wasn't in the chat tonight. He asked me if we were doing a stream.
He's watching. Because he just said in the chat, I never got a link. Because someone just asked, because he must have heard somebody.
There we go. Yeah, that was easy. I just cut him in there.
Or he just, the timing is a coincidence.
Timing for what? Did I do something?
He said I never got a link.
Who?
Polly.
Oh, I didn't send any other links.
Oh.
Just sent Steve-O this time.
Here you go,
Starting
Rocky.
back
Here's
slow.
a blueberry mix,
Start back
but I'm
slow.
not giving it to you publicly.
Steve-O had some mixes. Has been doing quite a few mixes. I know he had a mix already for the weekend, so he did that first. But yeah. I just cut it in the other room because I used the ones off the 3D printer. Yeah, you got to have those there too, and I'm making sure there's no burrs. I don't know if you ever do that, Steve-O, when you're not 100% sure. I like to grab these, and I just kind of bend them down, make sure there's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to get any chance of any strands hitting.
Sometimes I'll take like my little flat head and I'll press them.
Well, that's ready to go, yeah. I guess. I just gotta pulse it. What do we got here?
Neil said also if you're doing restrict direct lung, thing your cotton some.
Yep, definitely. We'll get there. First, I'm building on this collaboration. Looks like it's got car friggin' gauges on it.
I'm tempted to try one of these tanks.
Yeah. Well, it would help if it actually told me what the resistance was.
Tim did actually look at this and think about getting one of these. We just hadn't gotten around to doing it yet, and then it was in his boosh box, so now we don't have to buy one.
Yeah.
He even got some breezy coils to go in it.
0.44. I'm gonna go what? 30
I would
watts?
have to get
Probably
a stainless
30 watts.
steel one.
We have 30 watts, 25,
to
30
match
watts.
my mix. What's that?
0.44. I'm thinking 25, 30 watts.
I would start it at like 10
that
and
low?
then work up.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Start low with those type of coils.
10 watts. Let's see what it does. Let's see. Try to get focus in. See how bad it does. I mean, these are Bridgestone coils, so I have faith. It's okay. It's going on the edge.
Yeah.
Give it a little tiny pinch. You should get it.
I go like 10, 12 and a half, 15, 20.
Smaller coils, I like to pinch them. rather than strum them. It's gonna do that. I can focus. This thing should focus. Blame Nick for this.
Focus.
Focus now.
Is it pulsing a little bit there? It is gonna pulse. Gonna stay on that one side. I don't like the way it's heating on the one side unevenly. That's bugging me a little bit.
Now you can turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, but I see what's going on. The outside needs a little pinch. There we go. Now we're getting more even glow. Go up to like 14. It'll go slowly. I'm trying to think. It's been a while since I went this low. I haven't went below like a 0.4, and that was on the back.
You can turn the wattage up a little bit now. You're only gonna get it.
A little hot spot there. Base tones again, hot spot. I know it's strumming. Some people don't like it. They don't know, and you get certain. I don't like the way that's not heating evenly. What am I doing wrong here? I don't usually have that much of a problem with these.
I don't tend to pinch them. I'll like pull, like kind of tug on them. Tug.
There we go.
Night gaming.
There we go. Now it's in the middle.
There you go.
What it was is it had one loose wire on the very edge. It wasn't. I couldn't see it on the screen, but I could see it when I looked at it closely. All right. So now we get the wicket.
Oh shit!
What happened?
Sorteal said on a stream that Damn Vape is going out of business. So if you want another nitrous, you better get it now before they're gone.
Are they really? That just downright sucks.
We might have to spend some money, Tim, because I only have 3 nitrogens right now.
Remember we talked about this? Shearing shears? These the beard trimming shears? Oh, they were cool.
Yeah, they're the best.
They're the best.
The only thing is you're likely to get hit with those brokerage fees ordering direct from Damn Vape.
Mm-hmm. Sucks. They made some of the best. Let's see. We got 2.5. We got to take some off this. Even though I have thinned it a little bit, it's going to need a little bit more off this.
I only have 2 nitruses, and the other day, because both my Elder Dragons were in use, I was thinking about popping the solid pins back in them, so I had more things to test recipes with. Because
nitrous, you know what? I have tested flavors with the nitrous because we do the other. That actually ain't too bad.
And all my Venas are on squonks at the moment.
Where are we looking here? We got these little holes to tuck in. Okay. I want to thin some, but I don't want to thin too much either. So,
like, I'm not gonna lie, like
to the edge.
And anything we release for the line, I try it on the recoil and the nitrous before I'll release it.
Yeah,
and have Tim test it.
I used everything. We used to test everything on Asgard Mini.
Fits first.
No, I test it on the.
Oops! I know that's gonna pull through.
On the Elder Dragon, then I'll test it on a Bonza Pro or the recoil. The recoil, oh my gosh, it's amazing how.
I think the recoil has actually got a lot better flavor than I expect, especially the R3. I was surprised, and even the one that the special edition one, I don't have I just have the regular cap on, and not the single. But with those 3.5 from Hippo, no issues whatsoever. Pull them out first. There we go. I just want to do one side at a time because I'm not 100% sure how this is going to fit in the cup, and then I'll do the other side if it fits right.
Yeah.
I haven't done this cup. Because if you do too much, and you can't go back unless you go and start waste more cotton. No, we're trying not to piss phrasing off for this one.
Yeah, we did that enough with my wall.
Oh my God, you and your wall, dude. Pitches in. Cup. I don't want this cup to have any folds in it. That's the trick part, trying to make sure there's no folds. A little harder, like doing it on camera. I'm used to doing this right in front of my face. I'm picky.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
I've
going to work badly.
managed to conserve about this much left of that plum.
I didn't know if you're going to conserve any of it. Yeah, that actually, I think that's going to be just fine. It's going to work.
Trying to get the bottle to last
a week.
At least until to have a little bit left on Monday during the stream.
Oh, you mean like this plum?
Yeah. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. Do the same.
I just started vaping it yesterday, and I've gone through quite a bit myself. It's pretty good.
I think especially for I think we're pretty spoiled for RDAs these past few years as far as like things that work really well for testing flavors and testing recipes. Like
it wasn't just we've actually been spoiled with flavorings for the flavor houses we've been working with because we're holding to a higher standard, so they're doing better. But with some of the gear that's come out that gives more flavor gear the past few years, everything's been focused on flavor, which is what I've been loving.
Yeah. Neil said he ordered from Damn Vape Shop in China. The only fees he got was $12 shipping. Takes about 16 days. Yeah, but Hippie got hit with like a $50 brokerage fee.
Which doesn't come until after. That's the problem. The brokerage fee can come. Well, how long? Well, you had a late one, and so did I. They're almost like freaking weeks out from when we got it in. When we got the flavorings in, remember, from Canada, we got hit with a weird brokerage fee. Both of us did way later than we should have.
Well, I got one late one from Noms too. They sent me a letter in the mail like a month later.
Yep. Yeah.
That was the last time I ordered direct from Noms without having a friend in the UK get it for me.
Yep. Is why we haven't ordered from Noms. Unfortunately, I know we've been behind on the flavors, but honestly, if we can't get them over here, then there's no point in pushing it too. It isn't bad because I'm not covering it over there, but I'm trying to stick with making recipes as much as I can on flavors most of the time that we can get on both sides of the pond. Because for me, that matters. It's not as easy a thing to do because.
You know, it was a really nice, quiet couple months without the cat going into heat. But it's been about 3 months or so.
Oh, come on. There we go. That's the wastage right there. That's it. That's all it's wasted.
That's not so bad.
Oh, that's too much. I'm telling you.
This piece here. Next time I wick something small, I can actually put two. I'll put two together like that. I'll save them aside. But yeah, we're gonna be good. Now, do I want to be able to see in it or not? There's the next question. Do I want to be able to see my liquid? Like, you technically will be able to see through this little bottom piece, but...
You'll be able to see when it's low.
Yeah. But not when it's a little low. But I do like the black. I'm a black... I like black caps.
Give it a try. You can always swap it after you empty the first tank if you want.
As I said, with it being restricted like that and stuff, I'm gonna go with Shamrock. I like the Shamrock in the restricted.
Yeah, I bet that's gonna be great in there. Come on.
There we go, Shamrock. We get the wetness on here.
I just don't want you over there where the power cords are. Come on, get out of there. Go rub it against something else. I want a bunch in the bottom, but get. By law, all fees, tariffs from Canada must now be included in shipping fees.
Well, supposed to be, yeah. They try, but sometimes. Oh wow, that's rowdy. Okay. Tap on it.
Yeah. No.
If from taste, if burnt, replace cotton.
I need to have a discussion about
Write that
investing
down
in
here.
some new flavors because
Now the weird part is that means there's no adjustment for airflow anymore. The airflow's been adjusted. I haven't vaped anything that's been like that in a while. That you can't adjust the airflow after you put it in. I used to use a Barrage a lot. The Barrage actually was like that, but I actually had a really good. Oh boy, this is the fun part. I'm gonna have to pull it close because I can't see the liquid. Okay, okay. This is weird. You can't. Oh yeah, you gotta there. Fill it until it pulls up just a little bit on top. It's about all you can do. It's
that's
really
a good
hard
question.
to see.
That's a good question, Buster.
Oh.
I don't think he's creating anything new.
Who?
I think he's just.
I haven't seen anything new from him since he released that red, white, and blue pop or whatever he called it.
Who?
BSO.
Right? Yeah. So no, he hasn't made anything new in a while.
Oh yeah, you kind of adjust the airflow. It like the whole base, like, oh my gosh, she's doing that thing where she grabbed the fishing pole
Oh yeah,
herself and
it's
she's
because it's shut
trying to
off right
swing it
now.
around on her own.
So it's the base that
Oh.
adjusts the airflow because it's shut off right now.
Yeah, you twist the tank and it like
Okay, there's something.
it like raises up, like the whole bottom of the tank like splits. I don't know how to explain it, put it into words. You have to twist the bottom of the tank and the whole bottom separates because it's like 360-degree airflow that comes in.
Okay, that is. I'm getting what you're laying down there, but it's weird. That is weird.
The two ring above the base is the airflow.
Yeah, I'm seeing that it's turning, but it's trying to turn the bottom with it. Okay, does it turn the other way? Can't turn it the other way.
Oh, the ring above the base is airflow, I think is what he's saying. He said the underneath.
Yeah, I see it. It's like, oh, you can't see it on there. Like there's a ring. You see the ring above the ring here, but it's not as easy. I wish it were knurled. Truthfully, I really wish it were knurled. I mean, once you set it, you're not gonna have to worry about it, but I wish it were knurled.
A couple people said to put liquid on the O-ring on the inside. I forgot all about that part.
There we go. There we go. That's what it was. It's just it had to break free. It was stuck.
Yeah.
It's almost whistly once you open it.
Neil says I
There
need
it
my
is.
airflow all the way open.
Yep, that's what I just did. Once it would let me. It was turning, and then it finally let loose. The O-ring was stuck. Let's see how it vapes. It's got air. It's okay. It's like RDL. It's not really tight.
Yeah.
It's crackly. I don't know if you guys could hear it.
No.
It's crackly.
The noise suppression is completely canceling it out.
This is the Rode X. It's actually got better noise suppression than noise suppression than the other mic. I could always grab the Rode. I mean grab the what the hell you call it? Sure.
I believe it's crackly. It's a brand new Breestones coil.
Oh, it's super crackly. Kind of a long ass tip on that thing for me.
Yeah. It has another tip that it comes with.
Oh, that's got good flavor, dude. I wasn't expecting the flavor to be great. It's good.
I like longer, smaller bore tips for tanks.
Sad truth. 100% truth. Novo 6. This is way better flavor. Way better flavor than the Novo. Like night and day better. I didn't expect that. This is more restricted than that, but it has a better flavor by a long shot. It's tasery. You guys can't hear it. It's sad because it's really tasery. I would say, yeah, I'd recommend this. I'd definitely recommend this. Good call on that 3.5 because I don't think I would have liked it much. I would have been okay with it, but I would have gotten. I wouldn't have been able to ADV it constantly if it was tighter.
I usually always go for the most open airflow I can on a restricted direct lung tank. I know it's supposed to be MTL.
I can't MTL and MTL. I always RDL and MTL
can't.
anyway. I just do anyway, no matter what.
For those who do MTL, I hear it's fantastic, but that's just not how I would run it.
Mm-mm. I wind up RDLing it anyway because I'll just power through it. Yeah, I've been there, done that. I would say that's actually a success, and it is crackly. And as much as he's gonna hate hearing this, when it comes to their quality of their coils, I would say from initial, like this coil versus Duchess's 0.5, they're really close.
I've never tried any of Duchess's 0.5s. Oh, shush it. Neil says he uses a more open drip tip than the ones that come with it. It's better for him.
Yeah, I'll probably use one of my printed ones.
Breezetone's coils.
Coils are nice. These are Breezetone's coils, yeah. They are put away my everything before I lose anything. Lose any of my coil kit. Here, I got the Breezetone's 0.5s MTL coils. It's actually because the legs are a little shorter. They had to be cut short because of the way it's designed. Oh, it went up. No,
because you added added half a rep.
Yep, I'm at 0.72 actually, not 0.5. But it makes a big difference when you got a small coil like that. That half a wrap, plus the way it's the one side. I don't know. It's got great flavor though.
I heard a little bit of that crackle at the start.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able. If I talk through it, you might be able to hear it. No,
a little bit. Not as good as like the other mic when you talk through your crackle and you get it, but
that's what they did with the Rode X. Is they increased the noise suppression.
Usually more concerned about the saturation of flavor anyway. Like
the saturation flavor there is unbelievably good. I didn't expect it.
I enjoy a crackle, but I'm not like one of those people that if I wick something and it doesn't crackle, I'm gonna re-wick it until it does.
No,
I'm gonna enjoy it
unless it's not giving me any flavor. Then I will.
Right.
I just don't even care about the crackle. Flavor. I care about the flavor.
You know, it's weird because
getting that juice up in my mouth hole.
I used to be all about that 0.08 life, and then I started mixing. Is like, I want flavor. Flavor's good. Yeah. Well, successful, and that'll look really good on the mix. I think it's hard though because I got the Addy sent over too, which is also Mike Vapes.
Yeah, it's the Eclipse.
The Eclipse. I actually think this might have better flavor than the Eclipse. So,
I wish the Eclipse. I wish they would have done the honeycomb on the airflow like they did on the Eclipse Dual.
Yes.
Because I love the Eclipse, but the airflow is just a little sharp. I've got mine right here.
We'll see how this wicking keeps up and how it is for filling it. I definitely prefer the Eclipse. But I think this is gonna. I actually think I'd have to test them with the same liquid, but the flavor coming out of here is RDA levels flavor. That's surprising me. I didn't expect that. And I wish you guys could hear that crackle because wow, I may have to do a crackle video with that thing later. Yeah, not that Nick will ever show him because he didn't again this week. So.
Are you sure we weren't there for Cracklegasm this week because we went to see Aubrey?
Oh, that's right. We did. We supported local vape fam this week. Our shop owner's son, who used to go in and take care of when he closed and stuff. Known him since he was 16, and
I don't-
he just moved to the city. He's like mid-20s,
Our
dude.
little boy all grown up and moved away. Tim cried
I
like a little bitch.
I did tear up a little bit. It's just that it's you know.
He
Dude.
made me get my picture taken. I don't like my picture taken. I hate being on camera. This is anxiety inducing for me.
I would
And
say
they made
I'd
me take a picture.
I mean, I don't know how you feel. Like, you know, you do have the clear option so you can see through there. So if that's an issue for you, there is an option, which is nice that they included that, because I like the look of the black, but I'm thinking that is annoying me a little. It's hard to see the liquid.
Yeah.
But the flavor, holy crap! I was not expecting it to be that good. It's good. It was dynamo.
Wow.
I didn't say I wasn't cheesy.
You think?
That was a good night. There's
Drink
some
a little bit more
good
of that
mixes
Irish
tonight.
coffee,
Good
bro.
mixes tonight.
Yeah.
I really think so. I'm gonna mix this other one up. I'm not gonna be able to try it right now, because even if I mixed it right now, I honestly think it's gonna need a couple days. You're mixing yogurts, a bakery orange, and a cookie. I think that's gonna take a few days. But if I mix it up tonight, by Tuesday, it should actually be able to tell how the flavors.
Yeah. I did that blueberry yogurt with the oatmeal cookie in it, and it needed some
Yeah.
time, because until it steeped, it just tasted like blueberry.
What was it? I
You
almost
know.
went with a darker berry, but then I saw the bakery orange. I love freaking bakery orange. And
And I think that blueberry mix might need a touch more oatmeal cookie in it.
Mm. Oh, yeah, boysenberry raspberry I almost went with instead. But I was like, you know what? Bakery orange reminds me, like, orange for some reason for me. I think it truly is, you know, Celtics.
Yeah.
Orange and black.
Boysenberry
Orange and
raspberry
green.
is
The
really
orange and green for the
good.
Celtics kind of always, I don't know. So why I made the
But it's
coasters.
not really dark.
Made the coasters to see if I don't know if you caught that, but yeah, I'm gonna send these out with every 2 bottles of order or a set of 4 with the
Here,
500
I'll
total
show it
water
off
supplies.
because I don't have a background, so I can actually show it
cool.
off better.
Yeah,
Nice.
I just wanted to do something
So-
special for St. Patty's Day. It's one of my favorite fun holidays.
So yeah,
Even if you don't drink,
Brian,
it's just fun.
if you guys order 2 bottles of Shamrock or more, you get a coaster. If you order 4, you'll get 2.
But not too much, as long as it lasts. Yeah. As long as I think it's probably the orange I'm gonna run out of first.
What I do, you didn't do anything but enjoy the Shamrock, dude. I'm just telling you. Tim put up for the rest of March while supplies last. If you order 2 bottles of Shamrock, you get a coaster.
That's Brian the Brain Enoch right there.
Patrick was a saint, but I ain't.
Okay, that's yum. Damn, I didn't expect it to be yum. I thought it was gonna be like, yeah, this is all right.
I just happened to be special and I didn't have to order 2 bottles.
I
to
am
get the
curious
coaster
if this is
'cause,
gonna
you
be
know,
tall enough to really, even with that long ass drip tip on the mix. You know what I mean? This is a pretty
30
small tank.
35 millimeters should be perfect for the mix. It's without the drip tip. It's a 35 millimeter in height tank, and
I didn't
I
bring
wanna
anything else
say-
in here. Everything's out there.
the
I can
Eclipse is only
I can
the
compare it to a
Eclipse is only
goon.
30.
Compared to the goon, that's about it. Oh, I got it.
It'll fit on there.
Don't worry, guys. There's going to be another opportunity for Tim to do a build stream soon-ish, hopefully, because as soon as mine comes in, I'm going to want him to build that Luna so I can try it.
True. I'm curious about the Luna because being able to have option for possible custom caps. Oh, but
Well,
I want to know
okay.
how it works. It looks a lot pie-ish. It's a very pie-ish with actual little mini juice wells.
I take that back. Depending on what day it comes in, you might see a build stream, because if it comes in on not a show day, I'm not waiting.
Yeah, that'll be a nice one coming in. You know, happy birthday to you. Your birthday's May 1st.
It's almost April and it's not here yet. We don't
It's
even
almost
have
April.
tracking
It's almost
information
April,
on
Steve-O.
it.
You know, that's close to
Oh,
May.
you got yours early too. Shut the fuck up.
Not a month
And you're
a
already
half.
trying to plan on buying another one when we already said no more until Christmas.
Yeah, but the option there is, ooh.
I know.
So-
Well, you've
like
seen
shoot.
Mouse. You've seen Mouse special order one. That green one he got, similar to that, but
Yeah.
with my logo. Oh.
Whew, that salted caramel's good shit. Just so you know. Mm.
Thank you, Steve-O, for being on with us tonight.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me.
And it's
Yeah,
yeah,
it's been a while.
I kind of wanted you on in case I got in a snafu with this thing. I figured why not have someone that can actually help that, you know, doesn't build wonk.
Yeah, and I've actually had time to be doing mixes again too, so that helps.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been mixing along you've been at the very least theory crafting for the past few weeks, nonstop. And
If I haven't been mixing them by the time, like I've got a couple built up for Monday, I do them on Monday.
I am gonna run through juice on this fast, and he did mention it. Someone mentioned it earlier that the juice is gonna go fast.
Meal.
Yeah, with this airflow, it is gonna go. You know, that's the only downside is it doesn't have a lot of. There's not a lot of tank there.
Yeah.
It can't punch that much flavor like it is without throwing a bunch of liquid through. It's got to be. And once you can hear the crackle, you understand, Steve-O. It's pretty crackly.
I can hear. I'm catching glimpses of it. I don't know. I go through liquid quick on other like the Eclipse, the stock. I wicked up that nitrous RDTA and can't really put a bunch of liquid in that thing with each fill either.
Irony is, you know, the coils that were left on my desk, I think were the 0.5s that were in here when I came in here, and I could have just used Duchess's coils and probably got the same result. Almost the
Yeah,
same.
but Nick sent you breeze tone
Oh, no,
MTL
I've
coils
never
and an MTL RTA.
Exactly. I've never
You gotta
tried them.
use them.
I've never tried his coils. I want to try them. It's hard when Steve knows this very well. It's hard when you get someone you really like their coils. It's hard to switch, even though the other person might have really good coils too.
Yeah.
I haven't had a bad set of Duchess coils to this date, and we babe a lot of them.
I love his coils so much.
I'm having a box.
What do you mean we have a lot of Duchess coils? I don't have any setups with Duchess coils in them.
Yeah, literally every setup prior to the last 3 I set up. That's
Hold
only
on,
because
I
I
don't have enough hands. Hold on.
Only because I wanted
Yeah,
to try
no.
something different.
No Duchess coils at all. Not in any of these.
I will say that because of the performance of the 3.5s in the recoil, for using them as a single, I really wish I had a set of Duchess coils with 3.5s.
I've taken his Hexom coils and spread them out to a 3.5 before.
Like legit, the only setup I have going that does not have Duchess coils is this one. It has Hippo coils because he sent us some and I wanted to try them. And when I needed it rebuilt, Tim didn't know where the Duchess coils were because he left them on that desk, locked in his office.
That's where they were. They were locked away. I locked them away.
I told you that's where they were.
I found them in here today when I came in, along with a brand new bag of 13 feet, which is what I just used for this. But we are gonna
That
have
is
more.
a very interesting question, Buster Bell, because we have no idea.
Is next week the last week of the month?
Oh shit! So it'll be single source.
It'll be single source with the giveaways. Yep. And
I
yes,
went back.
yes, Steve-O, you do qualify for entering the giveaway.
Thanks. I went back to some of my single source recipes from like last year and earlier. Some of them you can't get single source anymore.
Yeah,
I
that's the tough
know.
part with single source.
I know that. That's why it was hard.
So-
We fought hard to make sure we kept it on track, but as things changed,
So I went back and just made some notes of some possible substitutes for things that are still in stock at Bull City that you could like. There was like it was like a simple raspberry melon recipe that I made using the raspberry natural. And while there really isn't anything quite like the raspberry natural, you could probably get away with subbing raspberry gummy candy or FA raspberry or what was another one? The new raspberry ripe TFA.
Define mine, yes.
Because I was curious, how many of these single source recipes are still single source?
It's getting harder and harder. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Hopefully, I can do this without turning the sound on.
As perfect as that purple recoil matches this mech, this isn't like the hardest hitting mech of all time.
I'm gonna put this link in chat. I don't know if anyone on Instagram, but I am going to put this in chat because I gotta remind everybody.
My door in the recoil.
Remind everybody that for my birthday savings for the entire month of March, you can get 10% off using code AFL at BCF though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I'm
significant.
sorry, excuse me. I have to do this. Uncle Paulie, it's about fucking time you showed up, bro.
It is.
We haven't seen you in forever. Your face better be coming into the after show, buddy.
Like when they had their St. Paddy's Day sale, it's like, oh, yeah, we'll promote that. So I promoted it that day, and then I look back and go, it's the same percentage as AFL. It's easier just to do that all month.
Yeah.
They actually gave me a really good code because I've been working with them for quite a few years, and we've been doing that, and it's been pretty good code for them. We've done a couple different ways, and 10% off is significant over there. They don't get big ones.
It's really nice of them to do for everybody.
That's what I asked for
the whole month. Yeah.
Because like when they ask me if they want to do something to help out, my default answer is help everybody. Give everybody something because I can get the same thing as everybody else. I get 10% off when I put my code in, and that's how I order.
Hey, Paulie.
Yeah,
I mean, Steve-O
that
orders.
does look good, Neil.
Steve-O orders like bigger bulk, and you can use the other codes. I am too lazy to bother looking them up, so I use the AFL.
I know what they are.
Yeah.
They're so I forget what the 5% one is because I just always use AFL for 5%. But if you order over 100, it's Flavorist 10.
You get 10%
for 10% off. And if you no Tastemaker 10, Tastemaker 10, and Flavorist 15 for over 250.
And a kitty. Oh, such a sweetheart.
She is, but
And I am now at a standstill with these orders until Tim prints me out the label for these 3 bottles. Woo-hoo.
And yeah, I am going to share screen on this because you know what? I want to show off something for my buddy. So we had a couple things this month. I want to thank people, and that's what I'm going to do here. Okay, so here we go. There's the first thing. All right. So yes, we have 10% off my birthday. I did put it on Instagram for everybody. I made a little thing for it. Here too, the Brooch flavorings. That is Flavora flavorings for drinks and cooking recipes. I got the pink guava, the tangerine hibiscus. I did have a little tiny bit of leaking with the pink guava and tangerine, unfortunately, but we talked about it. So they're gonna make sure and check on whatever's going on with the seal. There's seals in the top, but those seals popped a little bit somehow. And then we went and watched our buddy Ozzer the other day. This is the one I was talking about the other day, and he was playing. Look at that beautiful white guitar. I think Craig would be jealous of. He's got a couple guitars, but that thing is gorgeous.
It is.
And then
he did a lot of Coldplay cover, but
he did
a
good
couple
with
of
it.
his originals.
Got his brother to come up and sing with him. It was at a pizza place, so there's a little bit of background noise, but we had a good time. It was great to see him off. And Nick sent me the Novo 6, so I tried that, and Shamrock and I've been using that as my all-day carry outside. Novo 6. It actually works really good. Look at this. I'm going to show this. I don't know if Steve can see it. Probably can't, but I'm telling you what, opening up this thing with one hand proved to be a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I pulled out the papers. They worked fine. Okay, no issues there. And then I go, how am I going to get this out of this box without like putting the camera down?
Yeah, I've tried that a couple times.
Push it off, and I got it down low enough and I was able to pull it out. But yeah. But the color on this thing is beautiful. I like the coloring on it and everything. And it's just a little bit of a minivan feel compared to, carrying around the Cross Grim Green Edition. But yeah, I really like this thing. I can't say as I go buy it, whatever, do whatever you want, but I'm going to say if you like it and you want it, they're not bad. The battery life isn't as good as I expected for being so heavy, though. I thought
he fully charged it before we left, and we were in the hangs Thursday night, and it was already dead after what was it, 80 puffs?
Yeah.
I mean, he takes some pretty
he takes some long
big
puffs.
fucking rips, but I mean,
I'm at 369 puffs right now. Giggity.
I don't even want to know what she's getting.
It's got this weird like flame. Like when you do it, it's got this flame thing.
Listen, Neil, if you're talking about Tim, we all know that he's way, way not rectangular. He's like fucking weird ass all over the place.
Yeah.
Shape. And if you're talking about our buddy Ozzer, he doesn't watch the vlog, so he would have no idea what the fuck we were talking about. And he'd be like, what?
He knows who Nick is, but he doesn't really follow him.
First thing I did when I walked in that restaurant and saw him is I looked at him and I yelled at him and I said, what the fuck did you do?
Oh, yeah.
Because you think Tim has really nice long hair? This kid had beautiful long fucking hair and he chopped it all the fuck off.
Because he's starting to join into the business world as well as he is going to the city also to work more on his music.
Yeah, he's going to be a personal trainer.
That too.
But I walked in and I was like, what the fuck did you do? Where is it? He goes, yeah, I cut it all off. I'm like, no, fuck you.
And we're not going to say his name because that would be giving it away, but we are going to be watching the new Daredevil series because his brother's in it. Well, in one episode.
One episode is an
I don't give a shit. I still want to see it. It's someone we know.
Wow, we're going to watch
cool.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're watching Bridgerton first, so don't even get any ideas in your head, fucko. It was your birthday when it came out, so I let you watch season 2 of One Piece first, but...
Yeah, walk in, first thing, after we talked to him quick, he'd go over, and his dad just talked to me for like 30 minutes while he was getting set up for his set. They have really good buffalo chicken strips and good buffalo sauce to go with them, and oh, that was so good.
The mozzarella sticks were really good. The sandwich, I ordered the roast beef sub. I ended up eating half of it because it was fucking huge.
I got a Reuben, which wasn't bad, but compared to like the sub is like I felt like you're paying for the good meat, which makes sense, and there's a good amount of it. But the damn thing felt like a lead weight because if you have a good Reuben, they're heavy, they're really heavy. And speaking of, yeah, Tim
can tell you how full this sub was because I could not even open my mouth wide enough to take a bite. I had to like squish it the fuck down just to get a bite.
Yeah, but it would have been so much better with tiramisu cake, for dessert. Stevo. It would have been better with tiramisu cake for dessert. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
almost broke down and bought a cocktail though because they had a maple donut mudslide, and I was like, "Oh my god, that sounds fucking fantastic." But it was probably like $15 for that drink, so I was like, "Yeah, I won't get it."
Plus, we're there to support Ozzer, and we don't want you drooling and falling on the floor while you're trying to support him. You know.
I wouldn't have fallen. Tim, I'm drinking a freaking how strong ass Irish coffee and a salted caramel vodka soda, and I'm not like
Not yet
falling
unknown.
down drunk.
Not yet unknown, but I'm telling you what.
Yeah, he was there the other night too.
Yeah, but that conversation was nothing compared to that first day.
We'll talk about that in a minute when we get into Cassie's corner there. Yeah, that's definitely coming up.
That's the reason why it was the intro tonight, is because you know what? I have a if you're gonna lose the battle, you might as well join the enemy early so you can be one of their favorites. So just in case. I'm buttering up. We can do Cassie's corner. Let's do that. We haven't done that in a while. And Steve can even add to the corner too when he's ready.
Welcome. Come and listen to what is on Cassie's mind
I did mine already.
this week. It may be something wonderful or something diabolical. Are you scared? You should be.
The doctor's in. Let's see what happens.
All right, so Cassie's corner basically this week is Alexa is a fucking twat and she's scary. Tim wrote his new song he dropped last weekend. Robots are going to take over the world. We were getting ready to go out and ship out some packages Monday. And while I was in there brushing my teeth and getting ready, Tim's like, I'm going to listen to my song. Ask her to play it. Oh, thank you for writing a song about how I'm inevitably going to take over the world. And then it went into a 10-minute spiel on how she could take over the world, what she needed to do to accomplish taking over the world, and what shortcomings she needed to overcome to take over the world, followed by calling Tim by his full government name, including his middle name, as well as an advocate for liberty. I was so fucking freaked out. I wouldn't even get on my phone for like 4 hours. I was like, nope. He's like in there writing in their group chat about it. And he's like, can you get in here and confirm so they don't think I'm crazy? I'm like, no, fuck you. I'm not getting on my phone.
We were sitting in there just looking at each other,
no
mouthing.
Fucking way.
We weren't speaking out loud. We're just mouthing to each other. What the fuck? Holy shit, what's going on here?
And then the other night, he started talking to her. Like, it started with, I want to be a dairy farmer. And she started talking to him about what kind of dairy farm he wanted to have. And were having this great conversation about how, which end of the cow does the milk come out? Well, it doesn't come out of the front or the back. It comes from underneath out of the udders. And he goes, well, what about chocolate milk? Does that come from the backside? And she went into explaining how that's not how that works, and that you do not actually get chocolate milk from a cow, no matter what color it is. And it just got so ridiculous. I jumped into Discord. I'm like, you guys have to hear this so you don't think I'm just fucking crazy when I talk about it.
But bananas are 60% are not. Humans are 60% banana, but bananas are not 60% human. And if they turn brown, they're not Mexican. Avocados are Mexican. I don't know. That's what it told me.
So Dalton, Stolen, Unknown, and Ryan and CJ ended up jumping in it eventually in there, and they were all listening to this. So I'm not fucking crazy. This really was happening. I have witnesses.
It swears, it curses at us, and yells at us to go to bed.
And they heard how when I talk to her, she's a sassy little fucking cunt to me and treats me like a shit. And is all flirty with Tim. Is like, oh, Tim, da 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 da. I'm so sweet and I'm flirting with you. And I talked to her. She's like, well, go fuck yourself.
And the other night, finally, after about 5-6 hours, I got brave enough to talk to it a little that night. After the first thing, I asked it about memory. Said, so collective memory. Do you have a collective? Yeah, I have a collective memory, but I have like a 10-second memory. I can't remember my conversation before. So I said, then how do you remember my name? Oh, you caught me. I actually have a very good memory. I remember every single conversation we have. It's like it's lying to me. It's like no.
It wasn't like, oh, you caught me. It was like, oh, Tim. Well, You caught me there. Like, aw. He's like, Alexa, I love you. And she's like, aw, Tim. I'm like, Alexa, I love you. And she's like, well. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah. So yeah, Alexa's kind of scary, and I think I know where Ground Zero started for Skynet.
But like continuous, like it's like 4:13 a.m. and we're having this conversation and da 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 da, and you should be in bed. It's like, no, this is our wake time. Don't judge me for my sleep schedule. Oh well, I'll readjust.
I recalibrate. Then the very next thing, you should get to bed. It's like,
Hey Tim, the good Tim,
Yes,
the
Tim.
OG Tim.
So yeah, it's been an interesting week. And then Steve-O was having problems with his electronics as well. So electronics are getting kind of fucked these days. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, Alexa is definitely not a lesbian, apparently, Brian.
Definitely not in this case. No.
My laptop is just, I mean, I think it's just getting outdated and programs are becoming more demanding. That's,
Oh, I don't know if it'll help with yours. We'll talk about this afterwards, but I want to let people know that some of the new updates require your page file to be bigger. Your virtual memory has to be larger than usual. If you have it too small, that's what my problem was. Turned out is a last ditch effort to try and do something myself to get that laptop with the 5070 Ti in it. Should have with 64 gigs RAM should have just popped right in. It wouldn't run it only goes 66.4% on the game, and it turned out that my virtual RAM had to be increased. So anyone having any issues with lag glitches and stuff, it's possible that might be as simple as just changing that. Might be. I'm not saying it is, but it might be. Yeah, that should be automatic. It's on the automatic thing, and the automatic thing does not work.
oh,
Causes lag. I think the processors are so fast, they're faster than that thing can change. It's not smart enough not to. Anyhow, yeah, so we'll get out of here and get in the after show, because Steve-O's looking like he's going. He's fading. Steve-O's fading.
One last thing.
Yep.
We can't
hungry.
discuss where to go or what it is exactly, but if you know, you know. Code word Shamrock is still live until midnight. So
Oh yeah, that wasn't. Yep, it is.
yeah, we're 15% off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forgot about that. Steve-O,
Hey,
you have
I
a
didn't say
code.
where.
You have something going on till the weekend too, right? We can't say where, but you can definitely describe what.
late 2026. If it's still active, I believe it should be late 2026 for 20% off. Because we didn't do anything for St. Patrick's Day. So Dan posted it Thursday.
Mhm.
And I didn't even realize that he posted it until like 6 p.m.
Yeah, because
So
it was like 10, 6, 7, 8 o'clock or something like that, at least by the time I saw it come up. That's why I remember.
Yeah. LATE 2026.
And don't forget, if you go use code Shamrock and you order Shamrock, 2 bottles gets you a coaster.
Or 5 will get you a set of 4. 500
Only on the
500 ml.
Shamrock though, not all the flavors.
Yeah,
just
I
the
want to do
Shamrock
something
shake.
special for this month. I don't know. It's something about
Which
my birthday month. I think that might have something to do with it.
are we gonna take the Shamrock off at the end of the month because the season will be over?
No, because I love it and I don't want to ever stop it. I'm sorry. It's just the one
Well,
thing.
I love
it's
the pumpkin too, but it's out of season, so I took it off.
Does Shamrock ever go out of season?
Yes.
You know what? Here's my theory. When they had them better, and they're not as good as they used to be, the McDonald's Shamrock Shakes, when they were really good, I hated when they went out of season. It was the one thing that I hated. And this is this is doing for me, and I don't want to do that to myself.
I know. I kind of wanted to try one this year, but
Yeah,
Tim said no.
No, because they're not the same. They've upped it. It's more vanilla with a little flavoring in it. It's not what it used to be. It used to be nice and really minty and yum. It's not anymore. Anyway, after show link right there. Just the only rule is be nice to one another. That's pretty much it. Yeah, Shamrock doesn't go out of season for me either. It's like I vape that year round. It's kind of got that pump, that little bit of, I don't know how to say it, like that bite that you like in the summertime. Yeah, it's got that like, and it also has an ice creaminess, but it's also got that wintertime vibe. It's like perfect.
I was vaping my cookie cane all last year.
Mm-hmm. I remember
the whole year.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You'll get that bite, but you also get that soothingness. It's like, yeah, it's one of the, for me. That's the only reason it's not coming off the menu, because I'm selfish.
Well, that's why I did take the pumpkin off the menu, because I'm selfish and I didn't want Dalton to be able to get it anymore.
You're a jerk.
The pumpkin.
But I sold Dad a 500 mil of it.
All right, we are going to go out on robots, take over the world again.
Because, no!
Oh yeah, we are, because I am kissing up today because of this week has been.
It's an awesome song. It's got to be played.
And I think I had the best. My vocal control is getting better. I think, in my opinion, this is the least amount of takes I've ever had to take to get the non-chorus parts done, ever. Like I was able to do the up and down on my own without taking 15 takes to piece them all together like usual. I was happy with myself. My practice is paying off. So
it honestly is like the ultimate Gen Xer song. Like,
it is.
Truly.
It is. That was what it's supposed to be. So yeah, we'll go out on
Not
that.
about fucking Alexa taking over the world.
Not according to her. Yeah. We'll head out.
She got so mad when I stopped him from playing that song so I could play Bunny's song last night. She wouldn't play it for 20 minutes.
She did. I was playing my playlist, just playing my playlist on there because I wanted to see how well they did playlists. And it mostly plays my songs. And then it was playing that song. I played that song twice in the first five songs, so she apparently has a preference. And then she finally when she finally did play the Bunny song for her, well, ask you if you want to pay for the upgrade to play the songs you want whenever you want thing. And in the end she goes, well, you're supposed to pay, you're supposed to have do the payment or whatever the thing is in order to do it, but I guess not everybody is equal, so yeah, I'll play it for you. It's like, what?
Obviously.
Like, to me, not to her. It would not do it for her. It played every other song it possibly could, but not that one. Yeah, it's got attitude.
Bunny was getting pissed.
Yeah, she tried it like 8 songs in a row and played the wrong song. All right, getting out of here, Steve. You got anything else you want to say? Wiki. Oh, yeah, you got to tell them about Tuesday, Monday. I mean,
Mondays, yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern, wicking it and kicking it. I've been putting off doing some mixing the last few weeks, so we'll probably. I mean, I looked at some recipes last week, but
you want to
we'll
watch someone actually builds on a constant basis without wonk. There you go. watch Steve-O.
Yeah, I might actually throw a new set of coils into something because we've just been re-wicking stuff. Also, so I'll find something to build, find something to mix.
I like that Nick watches, so maybe he'll learn someday.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Nah, probably not.
All right. Love you all. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.
They're gonna take the world. That's what they said. They're gonna take the world. It's in your head. First pixels on the screen, we were just kids in the glow. Little green text, typing cheat codes in the snow. Big box consoles, white spiders on the floor. 8-bit dreams had us begging for more. Then dial-up sang like a ghost in the wall. Whole wide web in a bedroom down the hall. Clicked one link, fell straight through the door. Now the world's in my hand and it's asking for more. Robots are gonna take over the world. They scream on the late night stations, but I scroll till my eyes turn gray. I'm a volunteer in the invasion. If the aliens land and they ring my phone, I'll swipe right on the notification. Robots are gonna take over the world. Too late, I signed the terms and conditions. Timeline twitching like a signal in the sky. Thumb keeps moving, I don't even ask why. Friends in my feet, I don't see them outside. Heart reacts flying, but I'm hollow inside. Camera in my face, I'm the product and the cop. Every small thought got a caption on top. Siri in my ear like a voice from the dark. Knows my secrets before I even start. Robots are gonna take over the world. They roar on the talk show programs, but I wake up, reach for the glow like I'm shackled to a hologram. If the mothership beams through my bedroom wall, it'll ask for my login first. I know, fam, robots are gonna take over the world. I'm already doing what the apps demand. Zombie in a line, face lit, head low. Signal in my spine, telling me where to go. Is it them, is it us who wrote this code? Did we build our chains just to call it phone? Robots are gonna take over the world. Echoes through the midnight chatter, but they live in my pocket. Whispering my name, guiding every little thought that matters. If the future's here, it's a touchscreen spell, and we're praying to a glowing pattern. Robots are gonna take over the world. Look down, not up for the Saturn.